Have you ever felt a deep, heavy emotion that you just couldn't put into words? That strange ache when you're surrounded by people but feel completely alone? Or the sudden urge to go completely silent when someone hurts your feelings? These aren't just moods. They are specific psychological states with deep-rooted causes. Today, we're opening the window into your subconscious to name the unnameable. By the end of this video, you'll finally have the vocabulary for your own soul, and you'll realize you were never as weird as you thought. In psychology, naming a feeling is called affect labeling. Studies show that the moment you put a name to an emotion, the amygdala, the brain's fear center, begins to calm down. We're going to break down the psychology of the silent hurt, the potential paradox, and the burden of being needed. It's time to look through the glass and understand what your mind has been trying to tell you all along. Welcome to Window Psychology. The first feeling is one many of you have asked about, the urge to go completely silent when you're hurt. You aren't being petty or giving the silent treatment in a manipulative way. Psychologically, this is a defense mechanism called internalized withdrawal. When someone you care about causes you pain, your brain enters a state of emotional flooding. You go quiet because your system is so overwhelmed that it can't process words anymore. It's a way of retreating into your inner fortresses to protect yourself from further damage. You aren't trying to punish them, you're trying to survive the moment. If you do this, it often means you grew up in an environment where your voice wasn't heard, so your brain learned that silence is the only safe place left. The potential paradox, dreaming big but doing nothing. Do you have massive dreams, visions of a successful life, a perfect body, or a brilliant career, yet you spend your days doing absolutely nothing? This is the potential paradox, or what we call the ambitious paralysis. It's the feeling of being a former gifted child who is terrified of being average. Your brain is so addicted to the idea of success that the actual work feels like a threat to your ego. If you try and fail, your identity as a smart person is destroyed. So, you stay in a state of active procrastination, waiting for the perfect moment that never comes. You aren't lazy, you're just a perfectionist who is too scared to be a beginner. The third feeling is the invisible anchor. It's that heavy, nagging sensation that you are responsible for everyone else's happiness but your own. You are the fixer in your friend group or family. This often stems from parentification being forced to grow up too fast and take on adult emotional burdens as a child. You feel a sense of hyper-responsibility. You don't know how to exist without being useful. You feel guilty when you're resting because your brain has been wired to believe that your only value is in what you can do for others. It's the feeling of being an adult child who forgot how to just be. Have you ever felt a sudden, inexplicable sense of exhaustion in a loud room or a mall? This isn't just introversion, it's neural sophistication. Extremely intelligent people and highly sensitive individuals have a wider window into the world. Your brain absorbs more data, the flicker of a light, the tone of someone's voice, the energy in the room. This leads to sensory static, where the noise of the world becomes a physical weight. You feel everything too deeply, the pain of others, the beauty of a sunset, or the subtle tension in a conversation. You aren't weak or too sensitive, you just have a high-definition brain in a standard-definition world. Finally, there is the mirror mask. It's the strange feeling of hating yourself, but being incredibly kind, patient, and empathetic to everyone else. This is a psychological, reparative drive. You feel so broken inside that you try to heal the world to make up for the pain you feel. You are a protector because you know exactly what it feels like to have no one protect you. You treat others with the grace you refuse to give yourself. It's a beautiful, but exhausting way to live. You are using your own traumatic intelligence, the wisdom gained from pain, to be the light for others that you can't yet see for yourself. Understanding these feelings is the first step to reclaiming your peace. If you finally found a name for something you've been feeling today, hit that like button. It helps us keep the window open for others who are still searching for their words. I want to hear from you. Which of these feelings hit home the most? Is it the silent echo or the potential paradox? Share your story in the comments below. And if you're ready to master the hidden patterns of your mind, make sure you're subscribed for our next deep dive into the psychology of the self-sufficient introvert. You aren't lost, you're just deep. Stay sharp, stay observant, and we'll see you next time, here at Window Psychology.